Finally, it's here, the ArcheAge alpha test, and it will only cost you... Oh. Okay, price aside, there is a lot of people who are excited for this one. So let's talk the pros and cons of ArcheAge. Not sure why though, it's not like you're gonna agree with me anyway. Sandbox games are the wave of the future. Everyone has been throwing that word around lately, hoping to cash in on the nostalgia of much better games than we've had as of late, and while lots of games have tried to be, quote, sandboxes, unquote, ArcheAge actually kinda succeeds. You can build boats and sail the seas. You can hang glide and rain down hell upon your enemies. You could ignore combat altogether, start up a farm, grow some crops, raise some livestock. However, I haven't had good experiences with farming, so I didn't do this. But you can, and that's the point. You can pretty much play whatever way you want. Riveting. This is in contrast to most MMOs as of late, which lead you around from quest hub to quest hub, holding your hand all the way to endgame. This is what is commonly called a theme park, and a lot of players have grown tired of it. And luckily for ArcheAge, it's not a theme park, per se. Actually, what I should have said is that it's not a theme park after you hit level 30. When you start up a new character, the questing route is pretty much exactly like every other MMO out there, at least in my experience. I guess that makes ArcheAge more of a hybrid Frankenstein monster thingy. Sandbox enthusiasts may really love the sandboxy parts of this game, while really hating the theme park questing, and vice versa for theme park fans. But you know what? I really have no problem with theme parks, but ArcheAge is being touted as the next big sandbox game of the future, so I'm pretty sure having a major theme park element is going to be considered a con by most people going in expecting a pure sandbox game. So I'm gonna go with popular opinion to avoid being ostracized. A major pro in my book is that the game is somewhat classless, which I'm always a fan of. Instead of picking one class, you pick from skill sets. I went with healing, general attacks, and defense, thinking I'd be a tank that could somewhat heal. I was appropriately named a paladin. I was hoping for something a bit cooler, like super healy, hard to kill dude, but they can't all be winners. On the upside, if I want something different, I'm able to change out these skill sets at any time, as well as respec my points in these skill sets for just a bit of coin. This makes experimentation viable, and also allows for people to have situational sets in case there's a need for a tank or a healer or whatever else you happen to need. To keep things fair, you do have to level up each set individually to unlock the highest skills, so you can't just change on a whim and be super effective. That's right, you're gonna actually have to work for something in an MMO. I know, it's a novel concept, but you'll get used to it. Combat in ArcheAge is pretty... there's really not much to say about it. On the upside, you can use whatever weapon you want. Want to be a mage that uses a two-handed axe? You can do that. The same goes for armor. But that really doesn't change much, as the combat is still pretty much simple hotkey combat. You can run around and shoot a bow at the same time, but that hardly makes it action combat. There's a couple of other things, like skills being able to be chained together for combos, mounted combat, gliding combat, but sadly, even with all of this, it's still just basic. It's not great, it's not bad, it's... meh. Did I mention hang gliders? Pretty sure I did. Whee! Did I mention Jar Jar? I'm pretty sure I did not. Sure, you can ride him like a horse, thoroughly putting him in his place, but it doesn't change the fact that he's here, which means this game jumped the shark before it even began. Besides he who shall not be named ever again, there are several different pets and mounts you can have in the game. Like this precious wolf who helps you fight, or this darling horse that'll help you get around the world. You can even dress them in adorable little outfits. Oh god, I'm becoming that person. Someone send help! Questing is really basic. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, it's just been done before. And by done before, I mean over and over and over and over and over and over. The only new thing that ArcheAge has added is the overachiever system. Do you like your kill quests so much you wish they'd just keep going? Then ArcheAge has you covered. Most quests allow you to rack up extra XP by killing more monsters than required. On the flip side, are you a slacker who'd rather just get this crap over with and move on? Then kill at least 50% and turn in the quest for less XP. Who needs an A+? I'll take that C- any day, as long as I don't have to kill one more damn precious wolf. Sadly, this edition doesn't bring enough to the table to make questing interesting. It just leaves me wanting something new and unique. I know, I'm asking for a lot. The crafting system in ArcheAge is complex, from what I've been told. I don't know personally because I don't craft. I've just never been able to get into it. It bores me. But apparently the best items in this game are crafted, so I guess I better get on that. ArcheAge has open PvP, which means ganking aplenty, but dying basically does nothing to you. So it's really just a minor inconvenience. But killing players of an opposing faction gives you honor points, which you can then turn in for awesome stuff. I didn't kill anyone though because I'm a nice person. I did try to kill this level 50 who kept killing me with disappointing but expected results. Either way, I kind of like this PvP. It's rather enjoyable. And if you know me, that's saying a lot. Many games have tried the idea of sticking people in prison for their misdeeds, but ArcheAge finally did it. The anonymity of the internet has this odd effect of bringing out everyone's inner asshole. That's because there's almost never any consequence for their actions. In MMOs, this typically spawns numerous griefers and gankers. ArcheAge still has these, of course, but now there's a reason not to be. If you randomly kill innocent people of your own faction, or steal crops from farms that don't belong to you, you gain criminal points. Should you be killed, you will be sent to trial and judged by a jury of your peers. Should you be found guilty, you will go to prison. This is awesome! I can see this game becoming like some sort of courtroom drama with corrupt judges and money-grubbing lawyers. In fact, I think I'm gonna start selling my services as a defense attorney. If the gauntlet don't fit. Let's see here. That's 6 pros, 3 cons, and 2... So I guess ArcheAge is a pro. But one of those cons is Jar Jar Binks, which automatically makes this whole game a con. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to visit MMORPG.com for all your MMO related news. And if you like this video, make sure to visit my YouTube channel for more silly MMO related videos. There are links in the description below.